squad on their real. Told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. His return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 28-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brock gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Back to the well again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First and 10 from the 43. They give it to him again. And big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Just a 38-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. It's Nix out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here on first down. Winning their full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Getting 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hot 70, hot 70. Panther streak, Panther streak. Steady.
Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Looking quickly here.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Hot
2nd
70,
and
hot
9.
70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking 18.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alvin, sit hot. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Another carry for him. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Third down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
He was covered by Denzel.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
their own 39-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for the Syracuse rookie. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Caden, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Design run. Here's Nix. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Bombers. Captain. Hey, motion.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Browns on top early. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. They send a man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey, middle. Hey, come on. Go.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 9 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Makes it third and inches.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get them enough for a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 7.
They'll air it out on third. He finds Njoku, complete. They're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Browns, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
A toss here to Sampson. And he's got to fight forward and gain. Touchdown! The Browns take a second quarter lead. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns push their lead to 3. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10. He keeps it on the option. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Sit up! 180! Sit up! 180! Sit up!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to get it with the option here. Now he's past the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready,
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hold 70, hot 70.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
19 Tiger.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Offense wins zone read, but fun read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that is not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. They've got a man in motion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Third and long for him here. On target here to Njoku. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Flag. Cowboy. Three. Steady.
It's a new quarterback run here. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets zero.
Check match. Ready.
The give here on second. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Hold on a second.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Mix from the gun on 3rd down. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. This is a heater going deep. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. set to go now from the 35. Blown back gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now here's Lamar. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Slot man motioned over. Dive play straight ahead. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go check, go check.
Here's a design run. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Looking to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grab the lead on their first series of the half. David Njoku, the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now the offensive Knicks coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Captain.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they're just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, come on.
Jackson to throw it. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And they're all over him. He can't even get that 2nd throw away.
Intended for number 18, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 1.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And he's looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go.
Now Jackson. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Jackson, quick pass line. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now a give running right. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Go ahead. You changed it.
He's back to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It's Sampson running out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on 1st. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Slayer, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Testing. Bombers. Olay.
Throwing here, Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
These fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Hey, 13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. He's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. Offense up to the line fast. Here's the give on third and short. Trying to get this one outside Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
13. Answer on. Hey, report. Sit up.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. From the red zone on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
RPO here, quick throw, grabbed by Flowers. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's
Desperation time here on fourth. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Hand off to the back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
to the line they go. It's second down. Nick's now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
He'll throw it. Caught quickly on the slant. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
All set to go now from the 35. Handoff now out of the gun. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Offense to the line. Second down. Now Nix. He's him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a game of brings up 3rd and 7.
Now just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Looking to throw. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns with a 5-point lead. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They send a receiver in motion right. Back to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Nix's pass. Intercepted.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down by
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for two and try to make this a field goal game.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. And he breaks it in. That makes this a field goal game now. They get the two out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Setting up to pass. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now. Passing downfield, working the left. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
No.
From the gun, Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he'll go out after a huge run. Nearly down to the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, here's Lamar. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Jackson yet again. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he stops the clock and moves the chains. 14 seconds to go. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Hey, listen.
Nix. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
Ready. 180. Captain.
On 1st down, it's Nix. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The kick is off the mark, no good. And as time expires, this game ends on that miss. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.